You know, I have to say that I really, really, really dislike people when they fuck with my fellow BPD. I gotta fix my hair, holy shit. It's like all balling and out and shit.
I didn't know I was on camera at all.
Yeah, you are, my love.
I didn't think I was gonna be.
Let me fix that real quick. Be the queen that I truly am. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, I'm here today to discuss what happened between Valentine and Amberlynn Reid, and I find it absolutely disgusting and abhorrent. Especially knowing that Amberlynn Reid suffers from the same mental illness as I do, which is borderline personality disorder, which is basically a disease or an illness that was caused by extreme early childhood trauma, usually due to abuse and neglect. And let me put this lower. This video's bothering me. Sorry. Let me pan it there a little bit down below. There we go. So anyway, I don't like it when people use the main trigger that people who have borderline personality disorder have, and that's fear of abandonment and loss. And it's such an extreme feeling and emotion. You feel like your whole life and world and everything is over and there's no way you can get out of it because it feels so intense that it could last forever. I've felt these feelings, and knowing what this evil couple did to Amberlynn is just beyond reckoning at this point. You know, I feel so bad for Amber. All I want to do is like hug her and make her feel like she's beautiful and she's worthy of love and acceptance and gratitude. Not this.
She is worthy of that.
Not this. This is sick games that people play on the internet, even between us two.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They think they can come into someone's life, make you feel like you're being loved by them, and then stab them in the back and just tear their whole life and heart apart. And it's not right. So we're going to go into the video of this is apparently Valentine talking about her relationship with Amber, and I know Amber's probably just so gut-wrenched right now that it's like very hard for her to be able to like do anything at this moment. I get that feeling. I know how that feels, and I know my fellow BPDs here at the BPD crew know exactly what it's like. You know, I made a post about this, and our moral obligation is to call people like this out, not cajoling them and saying, good job, this is hilarious, you did this to someone. It's not hilarious to fucking pretend you love someone and then break their heart.
Isn't that what they did with you and Chris?
Yes.
That had to be inserted.
Yes. I've gone through this stuff myself, so I can relate in a way that only Amber and me and our fellow BPDs can understand, because no one can understand a BPD better than someone who's BPD. And it's only because we have such intense emotions that most people don't understand that's like. But the fellow BPDs, we understand completely what it's like to have your heart ripped out and shown to the whole world and made fun of for feeling loved. So we'll get into this fucking nonsense. This is disgusting. This is on Apathetic Facts. I don't watch them, obviously. I'm not subscribed to them. But I saw this and I'm like, what the hell? They're speaking out, looking for clout seeking right now. You know, I know some people are like, you're a clout seeker doing this. I have my own clout. I don't need Amber Lynn's clout.
Yeah.
In fact, her trolls are my trolls, and my trolls are her trolls, and Foodie Beauty's trolls. It's the whole... They're the same people. So yeah, I think I have every right to speak about this, especially when it's being done to me, too, and my husband as well. These constant catfishing. You know, and I think the people want me to be silenced with this because they don't want to put a connection over what they're doing to people on the internet just for clicks and views. So let's put this on. Let's make sure the audio is going to be good for you guys.
I think it is.
Last night, Valentine and her wife's Instagram profiles started to circulate after Amber decided to reveal to her entire audience that Valentine's real name is Erica, even though Amber allegedly agreed to not make any videos about her. When her wife Brittany reached out to me via Instagram DMs, I asked Erica to send me a friend request to prove it was really her, and she did just that. Erica and her wife do not wish to remain anonymous, hidden, or blurred. So with all that...
Notice I just saw that. They follow Tammy Slayton, too.
Okay.
They follow all the big girls so they can fucking harass them.
Well, there was an individual in my purview. Their name was Kimber Timberwolf or something, and she straight up told me, yeah, me and my husband like to mess with married couples so that I go to the guy and flirt with them and try and break them up, and he goes to the women and tries to break them up. And she said, we're Satanists. That's what we do, and it's fun. Wow, cool.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
This whole thing is disgusting.
Bully Brigade.
Exactly.
That said, this is how it all went down.
Okay, hello, Apathetic Facts. This is Erica. I do want to say how this all started was me and Brittany were sitting in bed and we saw one of Amber Lynn's posts talking about masculine women. And Brittany looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, what if I messaged her? Right? So our first message was, I was like, I think I said like masculine women, question mark, or something like that. And she messaged me back. And
notice her voice sounds exactly like Becky's.
Very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, so of course Amber will find that attractive.
Yeah.
This is so gross. You manipulated fucking bitch.
we were messaging for a while, back and forth, just like talking. And then, of course, it started becoming a problem between Brittany and I, because I was like, apparently, I guess
in our chat.
Her true colors were showing, whatever. She did ask if I was with anyone, and so I had talked to Brittany, and I was like, what should I tell her? And Brittany was like,
look at them, the two of them plotting, what should I tell her? Apparently, her wife, Brittany, is a therapist. Psychologically manipulating this woman as well.
Oh, but they're the heroes, though. Because Amber's horrible. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amber's horrible, but it's okay for a therapist to catfish a woman. She should lose her license.
Yes.
Completely, she should lose her license.
Correct.
or that like we're still technically married, but that, you know, we aren't like technically together, but we're like by law still married. So I gave her that story, and
That's so gross.
rode with it for a while.
I gave her that story and rode with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Amber apparently is the manipulative one.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, I do deserve this backlash that I'm getting because
Yeah,
I
you
trolled
certainly
her
do,
for a
you
while,
fucking bitch.
And just kind of like get like a kick out of it, you know, whatever. It's Amberlyn Reed.
You get a kick out of making a woman fall in love with you and then breaking her heart?
You're trash.
I get a kick out of it. I get a kick at harming people.
You're trash.
I'm so funny.
Manipulating a BPD girl. Oh, this
Complete mental abuse
This hits
to a
home for me.
vulnerable adult.
Yeah.
You're barely in camera. Can you slide a little closer to me?
No, I'm not even sorry. I guess I am part of the show at this point.
Yeah?
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
didn't think I was going to be, but yeah.
It's just, ugh.
I wasn't a big fan of her for a very long time, and
Obviously.
she does know. I openly told her, Amberlyn, that, you know, I used to watch her and I disliked her extremely at one point, and of course she wasn't too fond of that. So
See, we get told this all the time, too. Like, oh, I was a hater for a long time. I really like you now. Blah, 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 blah. And then they stab you in the back.
Yeah. It's the pattern.
You want me to come on your show, Miss Sussy? After calling me 400 pounds when you don't even know my weight. You betrayed my heart. You broke it. You broke it, hussy. Thank you, Godshaw. Vulnerable adults' lives matter. I'm pinning that, man. It's so, ooh.
Wow.
Come to me, Erica. Come to me.
Just a production. When you do the Alex Jones deal, that might be rough on people. I'm not sure.
That's okay.
Okay.
the conversation continued, and then it got, you know, kind of out of hand. And so also I'd like to point out that while I was talking to Amberlyn, she was talking to a girl named Danielle that was also married. I don't know like the full details behind that whole situation. I just know that I was kind of like
but you're willing to give the tea about it. She was talking to another girl at the same time, so I guess she deserves what she gets. Stupid bitch. Ah! You think you're a masculine lesbian? I'll show you what masculinity really is.
Ugh. God.
Don't fuck with my BPDs, okay? First of all, I'll always stick up for my fellow BPDs. Even stupid ass negs.
Ha! You know, this Valentine looks like me when I was a fat kid in high school.
Jesus. Shit, I seem to like date all of Amberlyn's exes, apparently, in male form. Destiny looks like Chris.
Oh my God,
it's scary how much
crazy.
Destiny looks like Chris.
Yeah.
We're attracted to the same looking people, me and Amber, I guess.
Yeah.
It's okay, girl. I got your back.
Yeah.
BPDs stick together, man. We love each other.
Yeah, I got your back too.
We know we've gone through hell and back, and we've survived every step, and we're tenacious as fuck, and we don't give a fuck what other people think of us. Because we've gone through things that other people would never, ever, 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 ever go through.
Back burner person of this whole triangle that she had going on. Like, she was talking to another girl named Abby, And then she was telling me about her friend named Alexis, and then she was telling me about Danielle and how she was crazy over her and blah, blah, blah.
So what? She's a single woman. She wants to date around and see what her options are.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to slut shame her when you're the married woman coming on to a single woman? Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Oh, the moral high ground's there, right?
Yeah, I know. I love how this bitch like tries to take some kind of fucking moral high ground.
But they're the aggressor, and then they play the victim
Yeah.
immediately.
Exactly.
Well, Amber was very manipulative with me. What were you? Holy shit.
Valentine looks like Anthony Rapp. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Actually, it looks like my ex that I had in Nebraska.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Jesus.
then we kind of just like started talking more and more and more. And then, you know, my wife was like, hey, you know, I don't want you talking to her anymore. So there was a time where we didn't talk, but shortly after did start talking again. I'm not a good person for like doing this, and I know
Yeah.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
I'm not a good person for doing this, but I think if I come out and I tell people what I did to manipulate someone, I'll look like a better good person.
Yeah, if I have somebody share my story in DMs on Instagram, I'll be the hero.
Nobody ever is gonna fucking trust you after this shit, stupid.
You're gross.
Ah!
Messing with BPD girl.
Yeah, you messing with someone who has BPD, you're a piece of fucking shit.
Correct.
Okay, you're no different than the abusers that cause the mental illness.
Yeah.
No different. Am I taking this personally? Absolutely.
Me too. Because I want to defend you.
Yeah.
And Amber's like you.
And I want to defend my fellow BPDs because they've gone through fucking enough.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to Tragic, you know?
I'm not. And, you know, whenever me and Amberlynn supposedly like broke. Okay. I'm backtrack. I'm going too far ahead. Just
Okay,
give me a
you're
second.
going too far.
So
okay.
we kept talking.
You went too far when you messaged her, bitch.
Yeah. And your wife conspires with you. Oh, just tell her that we're together, but not really.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting, both of you.
Ah.
Your wife should have been like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Do you actually like her? Like, why do you want to flirt with Amber?
Ugh. 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 Ugh.
You're gross.
She started becoming really possessive. She started, you know, talking about Brittany, how I always choose her.
How did she become possessive because she started talking to you? Okay, I know exactly what this is. Okay? When someone who has borderline personality disorder starts to like you, they attach to you. They want to get to know you better, and they're dealing with their own insecurities within themselves and hoping if they latch onto you, you won't go away. Because she cares about you. She loves you.
Right. That stems from fear of abandonment. Right?
That does stem from fear of abandonment. And you exploited it.
Trash. You're trash.
Ugh. Popcorn plant? Isn't that corn?
I had some white corn tortilla, chi-chi tortilla.
It was from the popcorn plant.
So good. The popcorn plant. How about the corn pop plant? He was a rude dude with a rude crew.
That's true.
All right.
First, and that I won't be her girlfriend and I wouldn't choose her. And so on, I think it was like Valentine's Day or whatever, she was giving me a hard time about it, and it more so felt forced, and that was through text.
It felt forced, even though you're the one who's pretending to pursue a relationship, but it felt forced. Maybe it's because it was Ron and it wasn't her forcing you. You just knew it was inside you, Ron, and you're just trying to put the blame on Amber when she was just an innocent single woman trying to find love.
People saying we clout chasing? No, that's clout chasing. This is clout chasing.
This is clout chasing.
Big time.
This is me sticking up for my fellow BPD and fellow big sister.
How long have you watched Amber Lynn?
Years. Years. You've been eating Captain Crunch? How's your
Gums.
roof of your mouth feel? Jesus.
Glass.
Ugh.
Like fiberglass.
Nah, man. I don't want that feeling anymore. I had too much of that feeling when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So if she tries to show those texts, you'll see that that was a forced agreement for me and
A
her
forced
to be in a relationship.
agreement? If you see the text, it's a forced agreement. I didn't really want to be in a relationship with Amber, even though I'm the one who pursued her at first and pretended I liked her. You make no sense, bitch.
Relationship. And so I was like, so what would this relationship be? And she was like, just more loyal, more communication, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I can deal with that, you know, whatever.
But you didn't mean it. Oh my God, it felt forced because she wanted more loyalty and more honesty.
What?
It felt forced because she wanted more loyalty.
No, I know. I'm just saying, what?
I know, right? Say right. This is not right.
It's people getting their rocks off from manipulation and bullying of a mentally disabled girl that gets bullied, dogpiled, bullied every day.
By hundreds of thousands of people.
So let's go to the next level. We know that she's vulnerable. She wants to be happy in a relationship. Let's fake it. Let's go to her and say, oh, yeah, masculine woman, what's up?
Exactly.
You know, and pretend like we're going to have something. You're just trash. There's no words.
Yeah, she's just a
You
horrible
are
person.
a disgusting human being, and you need to repent.
Yeah, like you deserve to have your heart broken.
Yeah.
You deserve to be cheated on.
Yep.
You deserve the worst of everything right now because of what you did to Amber Lynn. Because she's hurting really bad because of another relationship that went sour recently and you. And now she has to find out that it was all fake? Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. For someone who has BPD, that is the worst kind of pain you could give to someone. Ooh.
And that was where it came about. We continued talking and things got more and more in depth with each other, and I was actually starting to second guess like her as a person. You know, maybe the haters are wrong, you know, maybe she isn't a bad person, because the side that I
She
saw...
isn't a bad person. Does she get mouthy at people for being assholes to her? Yes.
Yes.
You go on you go to a BPD and you treat them like trash, you're gonna get a fucking mirror. And then you act like you're some victim because you got what you fucking put out. Assholes. What were you gonna say?
Just, this is the thing that they do with us. You guys can slander us and lie and say horrible, disgusting things about us 24/7 in your live streams. But if we respond just a little bit, and it's not even hateful really most of the time, but if it is, so be it. We respond and we're the bad guys. No. No. You don't get to be bully assholes all day, every day to us, and then when we say something, a little something, we're bad. No.
It doesn't
You're
work that
bad.
way. You're
all
bad.
the time. Every
Yes.
day. On streams. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mountain Mama. I always tell people don't come at me with that energy if you don't want me to match it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right. It's disgusting.
It
Shit.
very much is.
And this is the hero. This
is a hero.
That individual, right? No.
No, you're a manipulator. You're a horrible person, and anything Amber did is never as bad as what you did.
That's right.
Never. Her responding to people being assholes to her is normal. Most people respond to people being assholes to them.
Oh, she's being manipulated. No. She thought that you were a possible mate, and she was into you, apparently.
This is so gross.
Oh, it's funny, isn't it?
All of her wasn't the
I hope
person
your
that I
wife
saw on
cheats
YouTube.
on
Like
ya.
the side she gave of me was different. So I don't know.
Yeah,
if that's
you
like
found out what
manipulation
kind of
or-
sweet person she is, didn't you, Valentine?
Yep. I can manipulate this girl real bad.
I don't know if it's like, look at her. She's like, I don't know if it's like
That's
manipulation.
masking. I don't know. I'm not very good with.
It's called seeing them borderline for who they truly are compared to when someone's acting like a jackass around them. Ugh. That's the worst. I hate that. They love to say that borderlines manipulate people, and we don't. We're very straightforward, assertive people, and we say what we say, and we feel what we feel, and if you don't like it, kiss our fucking asses.
Yeah.
People who have BPD, they don't think like other people do. They think deeply, spiritually, richly, and full of emotions. And then we're told we're manipulative because we tell people who are jacking around with us how we feel about the situation. And us being sweet normally instead of being so triggered, that makes people think we're manipulative. And that's bullshit. Okay? If you want to give negative energy to a BPD, you're going to get the mirror effect. And we spot it real quick because we're highly emotionally intelligent people. And highly hyper-empathic people.
And I think that's why Negs, made his moniker stay negative. Because he'd been messed with so bad.
Yep.
That's the only way he could exist at this point, is being negative. You know?
Grady, this man would love some indica right now. It'd be the best thing ever.
I'm trying my best to just ignore it and be part of the show.
He's suffering. We know that.
I'm always suffering with this. Because I'm unmedicated, and I'm on Medicaid, and I can't get any psychiatrist.
Ugh. She deserves a punch in the face.
All right, no. No, you didn't say
Psychology,
that. No.
even though I should be well-rounded in it, I'm not. And things got out of hand. We said things we shouldn't have said to each other.
Things got out of hand and we said things we shouldn't have said to each other. No, you said things you shouldn't have said. Amber was just a single woman looking for love. And you manipulated her to thinking that you were single.
Correct.
But trapped in a marriage.
Wow.
So fuck you, bitch.
Wow.
I never said anything bad about my wife to her.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure.
one thing that really made her upset was if anything, my wife had switched jobs and she tried to Amber Lynn tried to say, oh, your wife's at home more because she took some time off, and Amber Lynn was upset because my wife was home more and I couldn't talk to her much, and she said, oh, well, she quit her.
Well, you're the one who's sneaking around. And Amber,
She wanted to pursue something.
she did.
And, you're in a relationship you don't really like? Okay, I'll pursue you. You know? That's what she was doing.
I'm gonna have to refill my prescription in a week, so I know that. My meloxicam, I think I have 8 days left. So
job because she's being a baby. And I was like, no, she quit because, like, it was two different conversations, but basically we was saying, like, she's taking a bigger pay raise, and a better opportunity. It's not because she's being a baby. That's not who she is. And it would upset her that I always, like, talked about, like, if my wife came into conversation, I was talking about
Well,
her.
you let her believe you were broken up, but yet you kept leading, also saying how much you care about your wife. How do you want her to feel in this situation exactly? You said you broke up with her. Amberlynn is like, oh, she's single, she wants me, I want to feel loved. She latches onto you. And then you start talking about your wife and it upsets her. Like, I thought you guys worked together. Maybe she was feeling that you weren't being honest with her. And she was too polite to tell you. He needs anxiety meds, yes.
Her in a more positive light, and my wife is not some crazy person that Amberlynn is saying she is. Anyways, I'm getting off subject here. My apologies. So we would talk. We FaceTimed. Anytime I looked off, like I was looking at my phone, she would always question me. She was like wanting me to send screenshots of, like, my inbox and my text messages and stuff, and, like,
yeah, she knew you were fucking around. That's why.
Right.
That's why.
BPDs are smart. She's picking up.
Yep. She gets the signals.
Yeah.
Idiot.
And they tried to say, Amber's saying, oh, this Valentine woman never existed. Katrina Kaboom.
Yeah, now
yeah, she
Katrina's
did.
like, oh, Valentine is real.
Yeah, but that she never existed.
I'm wondering if Katrina Kaboom had something to do with this Erica Valentine manipulated.
Who knows? But I don't think so. That doesn't matter. The point is, she's like, this Valentine doesn't exist. Yeah, you're really a good perceptive reactor, aren't you?
Yep.
who I'm talking to and things of that nature. Like, she was kind of becoming possessive and she was questioning me all the time. So, you know, she was like, why don't you leave the house, go to the store or something so you can call me? And I'm like,
yeah, why don't you leave? You probably, she's not saying the whole story. She probably was bitching about her wife.
Mm-hmm.
But she ain't gonna say that.
No, she already said she never talked shit about her wife. So she can't say that, right?
Yeah. Amber Lynn's in her 30s. So I assume Erica also is in her 30s doing this.
Probably. Maybe late 20s even.
Yeah.
They look younger, for sure. You know? Eddie Haskell. You know? Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Deal.
True.
Okay, folks.
like, no, like, my wife has 360. So me and my wife have 360, and we know where each other are at any given time. So, you know, it's not like I'm running around doing crazy stuff. So she made the comment saying,
I'm not running around doing crazy stuff, except you're talking to another woman.
Faking a potential relationship when you're married.
And getting off by it.
With a BPD influencer on YouTube that's harassed horribly. Oh my God, you're a fucking great person, aren't you?
Ugh.
Gross.
This makes me want to throw up, actually.
And you have this shit, like you see that thumbnail of Amber exposed.
I know.
She's just a nice girl with mental shit.
How is she exposed? She was the one who was being targeted.
Catfished.
Yeah, she's the victim, but yeah, it's Amber's fault that she got catfished.
Okay. Okay. Predatory people.
Yes.
It's you to put me on Life 360. So I was like, no, not going to do that. A couple weeks go by and she's still pestering me about it. And I agreed to it, and like an idiot, and she was Googling every address I would go to, finding out. Yeah, sorry, I am nervous, very nervous, because I'm the piece of crap in this situation. Like
no shit, you're the piece of crap in this situation.
At least you're saying that. That's good.
That doesn't
No, it doesn't excuse it.
It doesn't excuse it or dissolve what you've done.
No.
The damage you've done.
But I'm glad to hear you call yourself a piece of shit.
I don't care if other channels attack me. I have every single right to stick up for my fellow BPD.
We know. We don't care who attacks us. We don't.
Yeah. Attack me. Attack me for sticking up for someone who's mentally ill. Do it.
Yeah.
You're trash. If you attack me for sticking up for someone.
Hey, Ansia.
Who has the same mental disorder as I do.
Yeah.
Weird.
My wife should not be getting any of this backlash. If anybody should get backlash, it should be me. I just don't want, like, yeah, I'm freaking freaked out by the Kiwi Farm people and Reddit and all these haters. Like, hey, I was one of them. And
yeah, you're one of them, but yet you're freaked out by them? like, she knows how dangerous these people are from Kiwi Farms and Reddit.
Yeah, because she was one of them.
Because she is one of them. And she's like, I'm afraid what I'm going to get out of this. You're probably going to get popular for a little while. That's what's going to happen.
No record.
Yes, they do, Jack. People with BPD are not their illness. They have it, sure, but they also still have autonomy. Exactly. Ugh.
I did something stupid and I misjudged her, and I was, I don't want to say she casted a spell on me, but she, like, it was almost like manipulation at its.
She cast a spell on you, and it was manipulation on Amber's part because you're the one who pursued her to get off at for laughs. But but Amber's the manipulated one. She cast a spell on me. I couldn't help myself.
Wow.
That's called lack of self-control. By the way.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Are you serious? I put a spell on you because you're mine. Are you kidding me? She put a spell on you?
Amen, Opal. Those who struggle with mental illness, I stand by you.
Same here.
Stand by you. Keep going.
Stick together.
Fuck all the people who want to hate you for it.
And manipulate us.
Yeah.
Horribly manipulate us.
But Amber's the one who was being manipulated and casting a spell.
She's the bad one.
Amberlynn is famous.
She's awesome. I love Amber.
She's awesome.
She's sweet.
I love Amberlynn. I love Chantal.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to love them. People like to say they're bad people. I don't see that. I see women who get triggered from multiple hundreds of thousands of people constantly trying to trigger them, and them trying to do the best they can in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to see a normie go through this situation and see how they react. Ugh.
Wow.
Finest. And I will say that woman is a professional. There was times where I was, like, questioning my reality, like, what the fuck is going on because of
she's a professional at manipulation. There's another BPD trope they like to give us.
That is a trope.
She's the one who's manipulative now because Erica kept going forward in this situation.
Oh, okay. Oh. God, that makes perfect sense, folks. These are clout chasers, Valentine and Bree, or what? Yeah.
They do bring joy in the world, Jack. I love them because they're people and they deserve to be loved, and they show their vulnerabilities and, you know, what they go through, you know, their struggle, their story. I like their stories. I like who they are. I think I'd be very good friends to them. Honestly, I relate to them.
You're in the same boat.
I'm in the same boat as them. I go through the same shit as them.
Yeah, Hussey was in here. Hussey puts in their title 400-pound Shanny. And that's just supposed to be okay. It's not.
And these are the same people. My trolls are Amber's trolls, or Chantel's trolls. They're the same people. It's the same group of people doing this to women who are of bigger size and who are mentally ill. And this is not right to do.
You're fucking bullying people. It's cyberbullying. It's supposed to not be legal.
Yeah, I think it's her partner's fault as well to do this.
Yes.
It's disgusting.
Well, let's think about it. Like, if we were... If you did it, I'd be like, what the hell is this? And if I did, I'd be like, Jason, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, both of us would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why are you doing this to someone? This is fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
The things that we would talk about. Yeah, that was the gist of our relationship. We FaceTimed, we talked, we sent pictures, whatever. She knew where I was. She asked where I was going. She was always questioning me. She would ask me, when was the last time I kissed my wife? I need to tell her every time I kiss my wife. I need to tell her every time I have sex with my wife. Because she eventually found out that me and my wife were not, like, technically married, that we were married and we did have an active relationship and that we have been together.
Yeah, she did eventually find out. But Amber's the manipulative one. Amber's the one who put a spell on her. It's Amber's fault that she pursued her. Are you kidding me?
I mean, it's like, wow.
This woman lacks all self-awareness.
Yeah, definitely. Unbelievable. I put a spell on you because you're mine.
Hi, Firefly.
Now Amber Lynn is a witch doing spells.
On other lesbians.
Yeah, lesbian spells on other lesbians. This is insane. You're a piece of trash. Just totally own that. Okay? You said it before. I'm not a good person in this. That's right. Go the full way. I was a piece of shit to Amberlyn Reed. That's what you should say. And leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you probably intend on making a little channel with your Bree and Valentine show. Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, clout chasing shit. You hurt someone.
Together for a long time, and that we were, affectionate, everything like that. And she was upset about it, of course, but she forgave me. And I was upset for like hurting her feelings, of course, because
I was hurting her feelings. I was upset because I was hurting her feelings. You shouldn't have even fucking did this to her.
This is a narcissist. For sure.
Oh.
This Valentine Erica individual is a narcissist.
Oh, this is so gross.
Toxic narcissist.
They made a channel.
Oh, quite.
Of course they'd make a channel. They need their clout.
I knew it.
We need to be super famous for hurting someone horribly. I hope you get nothing out of it.
Amen.
She cried about it. She was hurt by it, and people crying upsets me, and so I was like, I'm a big piece of shit. I'm still a big piece of shit for all
you
of
said
this.
it good.
Yeah, you are a big piece of shit for hurting that beautiful woman.
I'm glad you said it.
Amber Lynn is a sweet woman, and she doesn't deserve this. And you stupid assholes who keep messing with her life, I hate you.
Yeah, you're trash. You're an abuser of mankind.
Oh, that poor girl. Oh, God. Amber, you can be our third. I'm fine with that.
I agree.
I'll love you.
I agree completely, because you need protection.
I'd love you to death.
Here you go. She would.
And I'd never hurt you.
She has unfulfilled bisexual feelings, Amber, so she'd work. She'd be great for you. And you'd get along so well.
We would.
Really.
We'd understand each other because we got the same problem.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's not right.
If I could take it all back, I would, okay? I don't know what type of backlash I'm going to get for giving you all this information. I'm hoping that...
You got a Shanny freaking attack. That's the backlash you got.
Huh?
You got a mad psycho freaking BPD woman who's hunting you down right now and telling you what a piece of shit you are.
They called themselves it, so that's good.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
So...
Oh.
Now you better repent to Jesus Christ immediately and never do anything like this to anyone ever again. You want to be right.
So gross.
And don't come around here denying the Creator. You better get okay.
Excuse me.
That's a cute sneeze.
Thank you.
You know, this gets the people off of my wife's back. If anything, like, you know, cuss me out, call me a piece of shit.
Oh, you want people off your wife's back? I don't think so. She's the one who's in psychology. Knowing what BPDs go through. And allowing you to do it so you guys can get your rocks off. Ugh.
Share my picture on Reddit, anywhere you want to do, but I don't want my wife getting backlash for this. Me and her moved past this, actually.
Oh, me and my wife moved past this, but yet we're coming out now and talking about it since it's popular.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
Have you ever thought maybe Amber hasn't moved past this? Have you ever thought the psychological damage you did to that girl and put more trauma on her and heartache? Did you ever think about the consequences to that? How you can affect someone by breaking them like that? Ooh.
Wow. Next level shit.
This is my email, Miss Hussey. Shame, shame, shame.
June 9th. I'm sitting, you know, this is the time frame where I'm kind of like trying to push Amberlyn away. Like, you know, not really talking to her much. I was trying to like let her down easy and like not being like, okay, we need to end things, because I tried to multiple times and she would like literally FaceTime me and show her whole face crying, her makeup. She would send me crazy videos of her and songs and like,
Yeah, you triggered her BPD. You triggered her BPD, and she didn't know how to keep you in her life because she loved you so much. I've done shit like this, I'm not gonna lie. You get, like, when it's the end of the relationship, you get so desperate to try to keep that person in your life. Because if you have BPD, you're pretty much going to be isolated most of your life.
We have a personal story on that I can
Yeah.
tell you. someday. Tell it,
Yes, it is. They were probably leaving information out to make Erica look better. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. They were. And Katrina tried to say they don't even exist.
Yeah, well, obviously they do, Katrina, and you're the one who looks like a jackass liar.
There's a picture of the individual.
Stupid bitch.
There you go.
Ugh.
Like trying to get my attention, whatever, saying I made her triggered, she has abandonment issues, and, she was begging for me not to end things.
Yeah, no shit, she has abandonment issues. She has BPD. She has abandonment issues, and then she was begging.
Oh, let's judge her for the symptoms of her mental illness. Let's blame her for that. When you came to her, catfishing her.
Ugh.
It's outrageous bullshit.
Oh man, how she tries to elevate herself like something.
Narcissist.
Total.
And she claims that I was like cheating on her, but she was wanting me to give her information.
You were cheating on her. You led her to believe you were single when you were actually married in a committed marriage with your wife. What do you want her to, how do you want her to feel in that situation when she finds that out?
Well, she didn't say that she told her she was single. She told her that she was with someone, but
they weren't together.
With problems or yeah.
About my sex life with my wife, and of course I didn't tell her every single time. Like I didn't feel like that was necessary at all. But when she would ask, I'd tell her, yeah. So it was, this whole thing is basically, and it should have never happened. So continuing, I'm trying to push her away. She's messaging me every day and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, why do you think? I'm trying to push her away. I doubt that.
BPD, though.
I know.
She was getting attached, like, oh, this is a possibility.
Yeah. So cruel.
It is.
Yes, you did, Opal.
Blah, blah. And, like, I tried to make things up to, like, get her to kind of, like, back off, whatever. She messaged me on the day my uncle died, and my uncle, like, died. And I had a mental breakdown in the Taco Bell parking lot, getting food. I'm having a mental breakdown, and I told her, like, hey, I just found out my uncle died. Like, I need some time. I needed time. And I told her, like, hey, this is a whole ordeal for me. Like, I'm trying to figure things out with the family, figure things out with this, that, and the third. And then she's wondering, she's more concerned about if I miss us, like me and her. She's like, do you miss us? Do you miss me? Are we?
She was seeking validation that you loved her.
That you like her. Yeah. Yeah. That it's genuine. Like, at least first. Not love. They just met. They're just chatting. But do you actually like me? That's what she was doing.
Yeah.
You try to gain sympathy by adding that you had a death in the family. That... Oh my God, man. What a gross person.
Still together, and I'm like, I don't think that, we should do this anymore. Basically, like, I did give her the whole spiel, like, oh yeah, this isn't right, you don't deserve this, and no one else deserves this. She said, okay, friends it is. So I don't know who broke up with who. I basically told her, like, I couldn't like do this anymore. And so she's saying that she broke up with me. That's fine. She can say whatever she wants, but I wanted to get my story out to you at least. Yeah, I watch your stuff. Whenever I used to watch your stuff a lot. I tried to stay off of YouTube since this whole like.
Yeah, because you're a fucking coward to face the consequences of what you did. But yet she has a channel now. But she's afraid of YouTube. You better be afraid of YouTube.
You have a channel, but you're afraid of YouTube. You're not
Right.
you're not afraid of the clout you got and the money you might make, right? From hate. Have fun with that, burning in hell.
Oh, God.
Crap has been going on. After that, she would not stop messaging me. Like from June 9th up until, what was it, June 23rd?
16th.
Oh, no, June 16th. She would not.
I think it was sometime between the 16th and the 23rd.
Oh, no. We broke, June 9th, my uncle died. We broke up on the 16th. So I was trying to ignore her and, kind of like let it die out, let someone else find her, let someone else find her, let someone else get her attention. Sorry, June 15th, we were talking and, that's when
After
everything
you
ended.
manipulated
June
her.
9th was when my uncle died. So
Find
June
someone
15th,
else.
whatever, we broke up. So she keeps messaging me every day for like the next week. And
Why do you think?
She keeps acting like this is a horrible thing. I thought you guys were friends. What is wrong with her messaging you? You said let's be friends. Maybe she cares about you. Clueless one.
Wow.
God.
me and Brittany are in the bedroom, trying to watch a movie, and like I told her I'm watching a movie, and this is kind of like where the truth came out, and Brittany was like, "Who are you talking to?" And I told her, I said, Amberlynn won't leave me alone, basically. Will not leave me alone. I was trying to give her every excuse I
You said
could
your wife was
to not.
knew about this from the start.
Yeah, your wife was encouraged this with you.
Yeah, at the beginning they said.
But
that.
now it's like, I gotta distance my wife because she's getting too much heat. Because she's a therapist, I don't want her to lose her job, so we lose our money.
Oh, that'd be horrible, wouldn't it?
Ugh. I'm so mad.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Talk to her anymore, and she wasn't budging. She was trying to, I don't know when this other person came in the picture that is currently whatever she's with, I don't care. I just know that there is nothing exciting about me, and there's nothing exciting about my wife.
Yeah, you're just two liars who like to manipulate vulnerable adults so you can have a laugh about it and then get clout on the internet so you guys can be perceived as some kind of fucking hero for being dickwads.
Yeah, it's so funny to mess with somebody's emotional state.
Right? Ugh.
As far as YouTube is concerned, so please, yes, I'm the biggest f***ing cheating piece of shit spouse on YouTube right now. You can go ahead and say that, but please, leave my wife out of this.
No, your wife is in this, okay? Your wife needs to lose her job and her license as a professional because of her going on the internet and manipulating vulnerable adults. She should not have her license. Period. That's why you keep distancing yourself from your wife.
She did know partially it was supposed to be a troll, it was supposed to be a joke, it was supposed to be this, that, and the third, but I fell for the I was stupid, and I fell for the bullshit. I regret it majorly. Oh, like as far as like flirting, like basically like saying flirtatious stuff to each other, things like that. Like basically like cheating, like having a emotional cheating relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit as far as like how August 1st came about. Like whenever the whole like agreement of the relationship happened, she's like, well, we need to meet, you know? And I was like, well, when? And she's like, pick a date. And I didn't pick the date. She ended up picking the date. It was August 1st, of course. And she was wanting me to move in and things like that. And so that's how August 1st came about, was, you know, she thought that I was going to leave, and I did lead her on and basically say, yeah, I'll be there August 1st. Sure, I'll be there
I
August
did leave
1st.
her on, but basically, yeah, but Amber is the one putting on the love spells.
You know, because she asked every single day. Like it was if it wasn't every single day, it was every week, multiple times a week, and things got out of hand. You know, if I didn't talk to her,
Oh, you think things got out of hand? I was manipulating her, making her think I loved her for months, and it just got out of hand. I mean, it was just for the laughs, guys.
Exactly. It's like what movie? It was just a goof.
Yeah, I psychologically damaged her a little bit. Come on.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
We got a good laugh out of it, though.
The guy eats the peppers, Menolino, and he dies. It was just a goof.
Trash.
she was like clocking me too. Like if I didn't message her back, she would say, "Where'd you go? What have you been doing the last 6 minutes?" And I'm like, 6 minutes. So I started being stern with her. I was like, "You're not gonna time me. Like this is not what we're doing." Like we had fights, we had arguments and things like that. And you know, we had arguments about my wife. We had arguments about, you know, my friends, and apparently I made her stop talking to her friends. No, she was always telling me about the things that her friends were saying to her. So Alexis, that's a whole nother story.
Now you're gonna go and try to put a wedge in between her and her real life friends. Oh my god. Whole time I listened to this last night, I didn't get why people were supporting them. She's admitting she's wrong, but not making sure, you know, she's not as bad as Amber. Yeah. No, Amber's never done anything like this.
No.
Amber gets mouthy when people come to her in rude, horrendous manners. This bitch here is like fucking just... oh, God.
Wow.
Abby, that's a whole nother story. Abby is like literally 22 years old and was mean to Amberlynn and said mean things to her. Oh, and also, apathetic facts, the friends that visited her was not Alexis, it was not Tommy, whoever, it was Eric and Ricky. Eric and Ricky are the two friends that was at her apartment because, you know, I knew.
Why are you getting into Eric and Ricky? They're her friends and they've been for the longest time.
To try and take the heat off herself.
If people don't know who that is, that's Amber's like ex-roommates that she lived with in the beginning of her YouTube career. I'm deflecting my BPD issues onto Amberlynn. No, it's called having BPD and understanding the illness. Stop being dumb.
Yeah, Amber has it.
Jesus Christ.
What?
So back on track. Abby was one of the girls she was talking to, and then they became good friends. And she was always telling me the disrespectful shit that Abby would say to her, and I'm like, why are you friends with this person? You know, I wouldn't even give them the time of day. And then Alexis, she said a bunch of things about Alexis, like personal things about Alexis. I don't want to share it, but like Homegirl thinks Alexis is her best friend in the world. Alexis thinks Amberlynn is her bestest friend in the world. Well, guess what? Like, Amberlynn talks shit about Alexis to me.
Oh, Amberlynn talks shit about Alexis. Really? Really? And your proof of this is what? But, you know, talking shit about your best friend sometimes is one thing compared to catfishing a woman and making her feel like she's in love with someone. But Amber's the bad guy, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure Amber isn't perfect, like nobody is. Okay? But if you are objective, you look at her content, she's a vlog. Harmless. She shows you shit she buys. She shares her struggle with her mental illness and her weight. She's a vlog. And all she gets for it is mud and shit thrown in her face for no reason. Mm-hmm. At all. No reason.
Alexis isn't an in real life friend. She was a troll that became a friend. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Because people have to target this woman for some reason. Oh. Did I spell her name? Oh, I added... No, I didn't.
I was saying that.
Thank you.
I was going to say that.
I'm going to change that real quick. That was a mistake on my part.
EID, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. But that's the reaction. Well, it is technically.
Yeah, I guess.
It is. You should.
But I'm not doing that. I want to...
Why don't you tag her username? Because she would...
Do at Amberlynn?
Yes, because she would love support. She deserves it. No. God, honey.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you for that, guys. I was going to say that before, but...
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
I took care of it. I don't see the reason why Amberlynn is hated so much. She seems like a sweet girl, so if she lies on the internet sometimes like everyone else, her life isn't everyone's business. Yeah, exactly. Like if I was friends with Amber, I would never say what we say to each other in private. At all. At all. That's between me and Amber. You know, if I was to get to know Amberlynn, I would want to get to know her as a person and see that sweet girl she is. And elevate that sweet girl. She deserves someone to love her for her and not love her for her clout or what they can do for her. It's so nasty.
Saying she gives me the ick and the things she says to me, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't make her stop talking to anybody. Amber made that decision on her own. And she even said on her...
Okay, well, you know what? Her friend gave her the ick. Probably because she was a hater on YouTube. And she could feel that. Thank you, Lauren. You have a great day, Mia.
You know, she even told me, like, she becomes, like, obsessed with people that she's with, and she tends to cut out her friends. I didn't make her stop talking to anybody. So this 18-minute phone call that you're going to be getting, it's 18 minutes and 32 seconds long of a discussion between Amberlynn and my wife on speakerphone. She was trying to tell my wife that I'm crazy and that, you know, she was wearing rose-tinted glasses, which, you know, that was...
Yeah, you are crazy. You catfished the woman, manipulated her, made her feel like she was loved. And you're bitching and complaining and trying to hide what you did from your wife.
It was a whole ordeal. You know, both of us were. It was a fucked up situation. and it was an emotional cheating relationship, and it should have never fucking happened. I went with it, and it was stupid, and I regret it, and I wish I never did it. And of course, I'm not perfect.
No, you knew what you were doing. That's why you made a YouTube channel. You wanted to do this to her and cause some drama and break her heart.
Perfect, but I'm not going to sit here and be trolled about something that isn't true. Like, I'm telling my story and I'm being honest now, so that
I'm not going to sit here and be trolled. Oh, honey. Honey, don't you realize you're going to be a running joke for years to come? Don't worry, Erica. Just remember, Erica, if you put it on the internet, it's on the internet forever. And when your wife is smart enough to break up with you finally, you're going to get your due rewards. Just know that, honey.
Karma. Karma's a bitch, man.
Exactly.
things don't get turned around more than what they already are. And Amberlynn is a liar. I will confirm that.
Oh, she's a liar. You, a fucking hypocrite. You're gonna say she's a liar while this whole relationship was a scam. I know. It's utterly insane.
I should not be getting this angry over it. That's probably because I am not medicated.
No, we are getting angry over this because we've gone through shit like this with people.
I'm thinking of this being done to you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, I think.
Yeah.
She's lied. I don't know how long this Tommy person was in her life. I don't really care, honestly. But I wanted to get my side out to you.
Your side is trash, bitch.
You know, it was an emotional relationship that should have never happened. She tried to get me to move in. I acted like it was gonna fucking happen instead of me. I was being a.
Oh, you acted like it was going to happen, so you continued to lead her on. But Amber's the liar.
Huh? It's like the meme of George Bush. Huh? You know? Conan O'Brien used to do that when Bush was president. Huh? Huh?
This is fucking insanity.
Are you fucking serious?
And you know what, Amber? You could get a much more attractive woman than that.
Oh my God, give me a...
Holy shit.
If she were straight...
Amber, you could get a honeypot.
If Amber were straight and I were single, I'd look at her. I'd be like, you're cute. You know? She could do way better than that. Whatever that is. Eddie Haskell, Ron Howard situation.
I'm not even a fan of Amberlynn, but I don't understand how Amber is the villain in this situation at all. She isn't. She's a victim of catfishing.
That's right.
Yeah, Tommy is a bad... Ooh. I'm not going to get in that. That's too fresh.
I don't know anything about that.
And basically giving her false hope. And I should have womaned up and been like, no, like, it's not going to happen. I'm staying with my...
Yeah, you
wife.
gave her false hope of being loved, you stupid bitch. You deserve all the backlash.
Karma.
All of it.
You deserve to be alone and have somebody catfish you. That's what you deserve. And it'll probably happen. Because the universe has this tendency to do that shit.
Yeah, you're going to get your karma.
You are.
It's going to be harsh, too. Because, see, usually karma comes back in sevens. So it's going to be 7 times worse than what you did to Amberlynn.
That's right.
Dumb.
It's going to hurt.
Dumb.
life. Like, why would I give up what I have here and come live in a one-bedroom apartment with you whenever all I hear in the background is sirens and people hollering in the streets? Like, that's not where my peace is. And it was like I was too deep to get out, that I had to get my own wife to help me.
I was too deep to get out? Is that your excuse? You're too deep to get out?
So you're the type of person that jumps in the sea if you don't know how to swim. You knew what you were doing.
I know. She acts like...
Well, I'm the actual victim here.
Because Amber does lie, but she didn't give any example of how Amber lied.
No.
Even though she admits to being a liar. Wretched person.
And a piece of shit. Yeah. Ain't that incredible?
Karma, according to the Wiccan read, comes back threefold, so 3 times.
3 and 7.
Well,
3 and 7.
Well, in the Bible, it's 7.
Yeah,
so,
but 3 and 7.
Yeah, exactly.
It fits, you know.
Hi, Love Bomb Lisa.
Like, that's where it got to with her.
Hey, Sydney, why are you
also,
blocked?
I'd like to add that the day after the first conversation between my wife and Amberlynn, like, as far as, like, you know, you need to leave Erica alone, the day after, you know, I blocked Amberlynn's number, blocked her on everything, deleted her number. My stupid ass even, like, deleted the phone number and everything like that. And
Oh, so she deleted all the evidence that she could possibly provide about what she said and how Amberlynn's relationship was, conveniently. But we're supposed to believe every single thing this liar has to say. Oh shit. No, Potato Queen.
No, she's cool.
No, she's gonna get mod for this.
Yeah,
man.
get modded.
Yeah, you. Sorry.
Mods can be sometimes real, you know, popping people.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you block someone by accident.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's all good. Our mods are good. They just, you know, we'll fix it when something like that happens.
Y'all are making me bust out Old Reliable. Do it.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
The Bible, I would assume.
Oh, I don't know.
and so
I was thinking of the best bomb you had.
she messaged me.
Oh,
Right? The one with the pink one.
what a gift for some cannabis. Anyway.
I know.
On a fake
We're
number
mourning God's
the
plan,
next
yeah.
day because she thought that my wife took my phone. That's the story my wife gave her, but I was really sitting right there during the whole phone call.
So she called you with another phone call. Oh well, you trolled Amber. Don't expect her not to troll you back. Turnabout's fair play, bro.
Oh, it's fair in love and war.
Yeah.
What grossness.
Apparently, she told Amberlynn, yeah, I took her phone, we were at the pool, but we weren't. We were in the bedroom trying to watch a movie. So, she messaged me the next day and said, hey, it's Amberlynn. Your wife called me. I didn't know what else to say.
If the wife is calling the other woman, it looks like you're not being very trusted by the wife, Erica.
Oh.
Your wife is probably going to leave you soon.
I wouldn't blame her.
Because Reddit and Kiwi's farms do not stop until they destroy your whole entire life. So
Correct.
enjoy that.
Yep. That's right.
She cornered me. I told her everything, and that she wanted me to unblock her number and call her and then reblock it, basically. Pretty much, hey, block my number, but unblock it whenever we can talk. So that's what, I didn't respond to that. I should have screenshot it and sent it to Brittany, but I just wanted it to be over
I
with.
should have screenshot it, but I have no evidence of it, but I'm saying it happened.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
The wife should have told her, Amber, I'm sorry, but my wife played you and that shouldn't have happened. I was involved at first and I wish I could express my guilt. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
Erica lied to the wife because the wife told Erica to stop talking to Amber in December. She kept talking to her behind the wife's back. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Bitch, you deserve everything that comes to you for lying to your wife.
Karma.
You lie to me?
Yup.
It's on.
No, Erica needs to get ready for a Godsmack. And what I mean by that is karma hitting you directly right in the center of your forehead. Because that's what happened with me with that situation with Shanny.
Yep.
Shanny said to me, God's going to punch you. And man, he did. Hard.
Mm-hmm.
I had bruises all and up and down my leg from me punching myself for hurting this girl. And I deserved more.
I think that's true, Opal. Erica just wanted to make biscuits with Amber and didn't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hussy, I'll read the email.
That's the deal right there.
I didn't think that things would get blown out of proportion like this. Like, especially...
Blown out of proportion? You let this woman on for months. Blown out of proportion. I thought I was gonna be like the hero and everyone would love me after I did something so horrible and cruel to someone who didn't deserve it.
Right?
God.
Unreal.
My wife, like, she is not the one to blame here because she didn't know about the, like, 95% of the situation. Like, she knew, like, for, the first little bit of it because we were trolling her. Honest to God, trolling her. And I was like, I wasn't trying to get money from her.
Honest
I never
to
asked her
God.
for money. So that she said...
Imagine that. You thought you were in love with this girl and she's like, yeah, I was trolling you the whole time. I didn't give a fuck about you. What?
Very devastating thing.
And now I'm gonna just make it a case on the internet, blow it up and try to humiliate you and call you a liar.
Yeah.
While I admit that I was lying the whole time, but Amber's the lie. Like, I just...
Yeah, okay.
Ha!
Yeah, okay.
That so fucks with your head, man.
About with money or any, if she said anything about money, I never asked her for money. Didn't talk to her about money, didn't care to. It was just, it should have been something, it was stupid. It was a huge mistake. It was dumb. If I could take it back, I would.
You can't take it back, though. You broke the woman. You can't take it back. What a horrible thing you did.
You hurt her. So get ready for your hurt. No threat. It just is what it is.
It's so gross. I'm fat, and that's the only insult people can come up with when they're mad at me. Yeah, I hear that.
That's
Lauren.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
I hear that. Like,
Yeah.
that's all you got is fat?
Yeah,
Good job. I guess your eyesight is okay.
That's good.
People are definitely
Kudos, you have
like
great
blowing
eyesight.
things
Yeah,
way out
exactly.
of proportion. I just don't want my wife getting drug into this in a negative manner.
Yeah.
Your wife drug herself into this by going to the reaction channels and by going to all these places and by telling you to do something so horrible to her.
Hey, Farms. If there's ever a worthy candidate here, that woman's wife, no jobby for her. Work on that for that.
Yeah, she needs her license taken away from her.
She does. She does. Then you'd be a full-time...
Yeah, I knew from the beginning you're Lisa.
Hmm.
Congratulations.
Love... Oh, yeah, that's an appropriate name, actually.
Yeah, I already knew that.
That's an appropriate
Duh.
name, ma'am. I'll be your mother. You can
because
come
she
stay with...
didn't know, and there is more to Amberlynn than people know. Of course, she does like use her BPD as a crutch. She says
She does not use her BPD as a crutch, ever.
There it is.
Ever.
This is more victim blaming.
They do that same shit to me. You use your BPD as a crutch. No, I'm telling you what happens because of my BPD.
And you're telling
That's
them...
not using it as a crutch.
Yes. You're expressing how you feel. This is how much they want to mentally get to people with your condition.
Exactly. Because they know we have explosive tempers.
Right. Oh, it's so entertaining, right?
So entertaining when what you don't realize is you're drumming up all the pain they've gone through.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You're such a wonderful person for doing that.
Mental health matters.
you know, every time she got upset with me, or if I didn't respond in a timely manner, she would like basically say I'm triggering her BPD and things like that. So
yeah, when you don't respond to someone who have BPD, yeah, you're going to trigger it, and you're going to cause that fear of abandonment and loss.
Yeah, and then this person does this deliberately and then blames her for her condition.
Ugh.
It's mind-blowingly bad to play games like this with someone with BPD.
My videos were directed to you. Okay. Keep thinking that, Lisa. Enjoy your delusion. I have BPD, but it's bipolar disorder. I'm sure there's another abbreviation of mine, but a lot of people refer to bipolar as BPD too. Yeah, they do. You know, he's bipolar. He knows the disease very well.
I know what it's like living with it. Nightmare. Especially when mania is bad. It's exhausting. I feel like right now I've probably been up since 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been. I slept good, but I woke up and now the mania, there it is. And I feel like I should be 8 p.m. by now. I'm so exhausted from mania. And then oppressive heat on top of it. Man, it's just, wow. My soul is being really tested.
Yep.
I probably look like a muscular T.J. Kirk at this point.
But see, there's a lot of similarities to bipolar and borderline personality disorder,
Sure.
too.
There's similarities.
You know?
Yeah.
We're both...
Can be volatile.
We both have mood disorders.
Right.
So...
Me, it's...
What's our Cash App? Okay.
It's right down in the scrolling deal.
You scroll down to us and you'll see it.
It's on a ticker all the time.
It's in the description, by the way. It's in the description. So you just go a little down the video and you'll see it in our description.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, go look up BPD, Potato Queen.
Yeah, check it out.
You know, I just think it's right to educate people on BPD and the things we go through. And it's right to talk about people, and it's right for people to talk about their bipolar and what they go through. Like, normalize this stuff, so we can stop this goddamn stigma they like to put on all of us.
I basically felt like majority of the time, like, not necessarily in my head, but making me feel sorry for her. And, you know, at one point I was like, oh, you know, maybe she really is.
You should feel sorry for her after what you did to her. You broke her heart and made her think that she loved you. And you did that. Rev, your arms are getting huge. Lisa, go away.
Yeah, you're done.
Take your drama somewhere else,
You
lady.
fucking manipulated us just the same way, almost.
Yeah, you did.
Get out of here. You're
You take
disgusting.
two people who are orphans and you say you want to be our mother. Go fuck yourself.
Get out.
A bad person, and people just make her out to be, even though I should have damn well knew.
Yeah, she isn't a bad person. And people are making things out that they shouldn't be with her. You did it too.
Because of, you know, her past. But I mean, everyone makes dumbass decisions. As you can see, I made one. This was fucking
Yes.
To Lisa, by the way, your chime, remember the chime? You were manipulating us with your nice little dollars. You still have me set up to get boosts from you. Please take that off. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want anything to do with you
I don't
guys.
want anything to do with that one.
Yeah.
What?
You're just another bad person in the world. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
stupid. Honestly, like I said earlier, when I say Amberlynn is a pro with her words and how she breaks things down and how she gets in people's heads, I dealt with criminals for...
How she gets in people's heads? Is it because she's hyper empathic and emotionally intelligent? You like to claim she gets in people's heads? No. It's not like she likes to get in people's head. It's just that she's in people's heads, and it's just the logical conclusions on what to have when someone's manipulating you. I dealt with criminals for See, now she's associating Amber with fucking criminals.
Nice.
What laws did she break?
Close to 10 years. I worked in a maximum custody prison.
So you worked in a maximum custody prison knowing how BPDs are, because you've dealt with a lot of them in fucking prison, because that's what we get is jail time. And you do this? Ooh.
And I dealt with inmates, and I was not manipulated by not a damn one of them. You know, as far...
Oh, you weren't manipulated by the inmates, but Amberlynn, she was the manipulative one in this fake relationship that you caused. Ah!
Far as doing anything I shouldn't have done. She has a way with manipulating people, and I've never in my life been manipulated like this before, ever. And
you've never in your life been manipulated like this before, even though you're the one who did this all, and you were the one manipulated. I never been manipulated like this before. Are you fucking kidding me? I worked in a max prison. It taught me how the nicest people can be two-faced. Oh my God, yes. I'm sick of it. And I'm not considered like the nicest of people, so that shows you something. I'm not two-faced, I guess.
I have no excuse. Again, like I'm gonna keep saying, like, this was a bad decision. I'm stupid. Make a meme out of me if you want to. I don't care. Just leave my wife out of it.
Your wife belongs in it because you brought her into this and she brought herself into this. We are orphans. Both our parents are dead. That's orphan. My God.
That's all I'm asking.
And this is me, Brittany. aka the crazy ex-wife.
Oh, the wifey poo. Now she brings on the wife.
Oh, really? Oh, this is getting interesting.
The wife in her therapist fucking clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fired. Ha ha.
They're technically not orphans. Oh my god.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Let's look at what orphan means, shall we? Oh my god.
I have a letter that's filed in the city of Scranton when my mom died. I have orphan status in Scranton. Shut the fuck up.
It says a child deprived of death or one or usually
both
parents.
That's me. That's you now too.
Yes, it doesn't mean when they say child, it means someone who lost their parents.
Yeah.
Not a little kid.
Not necessarily a little.
See, the term is sometimes used to describe any person whose parents have died, though less common.
And I didn't know that.
But legally, we are considered orphans. That's what I meant. I thought people could be smart enough to know that, but apparently they're not.
I was
Thank you.
27 when my mom died. I was 27. My dad died when I was 7. Because of my mom dying when I was 27, I got a letter in the mail from Scranton after her death saying, "We're so sorry to hear that your mother passed away. You are now officially an orphan. You have orphan status, and we can help you if you need help." I didn't need help, but that's what it was. Yeah. Shut up when you don't know what you're talking about.
They probably have parents that are alive. That's why they said that.
Probably. Whatever. That's really offensive, though.
I refer to myself as an orphan also. There you go.
If both your parents are dead, you are. You don't have either one of your parents now. That's an orphan.
There you go.
You don't have to be 8 to be an orphan. Jesus. Sorry. Oh, and they put this shot of this woman up here like...
Yeah, let's see. Let's show Amber that she's sexier.
Let's party. You know?
Yeah, let's party. Let's have a good time. I manipulated a woman with my wife. I'm such an awesome person.
So, I had noticed that Erica basically had her phone glued to her forehead for months. And, you know, she does a lot of Olympic weightlifting. And I thought, you know...
Yeah, she had the phone on her forehead.
Ow!
She's another forehead.
This is manifesting.
It is. The forehead is manifesting.
Can't help that.
That's what you'll always be known as, is the forehead. So, Erica apparently does Olympic weightlifting. Because that makes her a good person, I guess.
It's masculine.
Okay, well, she's editing. She spends a lot of time in the gym. You know, never really thought much about it until, you know, she mentioned that we were watching a movie. And I looked over and I seen, like, paragraphs upon paragraphs. And she switched her phone off real fast, and I was like, no, who are you talking to?
Yeah, that's called your woman cheating on you.
Correct. And now I do understand the emotional cheating deal, what this is.
Mm-hmm.
I was guilty of that. I was. And I own it. And I'm sorry. I was guilty of that. Then they tried to accuse us of that with Chris. Wrong. Didn't happen.
Nope.
That did not happen.
Nope, we only talked about Jesus.
That's correct.
And maybe music or something.
Not even.
Too.
Maybe a little.
And then, you know, it came out that she was still talking to Amber. I had thought that had ended months ago. And yeah, we together initiated a troll. And that's
wow.
No, that's not a troll. When it goes on for months and months and months, it then becomes cruel and sociopathic.
Yeah, that's the word.
It's just a troll. To make someone feel like they're loved is a troll? What the fuck is wrong with you, lady?
Wow.
Ugh.
To see if we could get some kind of reaction back, some kind of message, and that's as far as it was supposed to go. I have since read through everything that was on Erica's phone, and I am, I'm a therapist. That's what I do.
There you go. I'm a therapist. That's what you do. You should lose your goddamn job.
You will. When the farms get on it.
What you're doing is horrible to people's mental health. And I hope your job knows exactly what you do to people online, so you do lose your job. No self-respecting therapist would ever do that to someone. Ooh.
And when I tell you that this is one of the most dangerously manipulative people that I have ever met.
Oh, she's the most dangerously manipulative people?
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that your diagnosis?
You're getting real.
If someone reports her to her job and shows them all of this, oh, she will 100% lose her job. Yeah.
The farm.
Her integrity as a therapist is dead.
The farm.
She needs to lose her license.
She will.
You don't do this to people. Continue on with her being the most dangerously manipulative people, you trash.
That's your wife.
Amberlynn is one of the most dangerously manipulative
You are a
people I have ever met.
disgusting person.
It's true. What everybody says is true. And, I felt...
What is true?
God.
Give an example. At least one
vomit.
fucking example. Oh my God.
This is infuriating.
Kiwi Farms, you put me through hell. Okay?
For nothing.
You need to give this to her employees or her employers so they know that she should not be licensed as a therapist for manipulating people online. This is unacceptable.
This one's worse than the wife, Erica. She's worth this chick is worse than
Yeah,
Erica.
so they searched her out and Amber is the bad guy. Yeah, and she's the dangerously manipulative one.
You can hear in this woman's voice it's direct statements.
It's okay, Ancia.
It's
we forgive
direct
you.
statements, and she's very manipulative. This fucking bitch right here.
Oh my God.
She is worse than Erica, actually.
Yeah, she is.
The
Because
wife.
she's a therapist. She should know better.
This is so disgusting.
victim to this. It was not supposed to...
We fell victim to this? Huh? Huh?
What? You're crazier than the Joker. No, you're doing this deliberately. Get views, build a channel, you're scum.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Holy shit.
This is nuts. Unreal.
go
Did the
as
next
far
thing.
as it did. So the day I found out, I had called Amber and I'm like, so how long has this been going on? I didn't tell her who I was. Obviously, I was calling from Erica's phone. She just spilled it. She was crying. I'm like, you know that with all of this stuff that I have, all these texts, all these pictures, you know, this would be a circus for you. Like, I could, like, really make things really difficult for you if I wanted to.
Oh my God, and then you fucking blackmail Amber? I could make things very difficult for you. If you want to. So so they manipulate her into this relationship, and then they threaten her with all the texts and pictures that Amber sent to humiliate her online.
Right. Blackmail.
So they can get out of this looking like they're openly saying this, and they think they're gonna look like the good guys saying this.
There's no
Please,
way.
someone report her.
They will. The farms have it.
That's okay, Oprah. We all say shit online that we don't mean to sometimes. But this, totally different story.
This is different. God. Like, I'm thinking about this. I was single. You know, I act like I like some married woman. And then I go online and slander her when I was the one that initiated everything. You have to be without conscience, disgusting person. There's no other way.
I would never want that cunt as my therapist.
Oh my God, you see that face run.
How many fucking people she fucked up in the mind with her mentality, man?
Yeah, let's party at the bar tonight after work after I abused everybody in my job.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's so fun to manipulate people.
Woo!
Wow!
Fucking party.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
But I didn't try to get any kind of retribution. I was not vengeful. I didn't.
Yeah, except now that it's popular and you're in the headlines again. Ugh.
We just entered the top of the hour. It's the 2 p.m. hour.
Didn't say anything out of the
Red
way
and
to
Shanny
her.
Live.
I was just like, please,
Welcome.
You know, look, this is it. Stop contacting my wife. You know, this is it. Just be done. Don't message her anymore. So then she started messaging her, and I didn't know that until recently, after Erica had already blocked her.
Well, gee, that's not Amber's fault. That's your fault and your wife's fault for allowing this to happen.
They initiated it. All.
But it's Amber's fault, and she's the dangerously manipulative one.
Oh, she's dangerous.
Even though you're messing with a fucking someone with borderline personality disorder, when 9 out of 10 people with borderline personality disorder unalive themselves. But she's the dangerously manipulative one. And it's always triggered by loss and abandonment, by the way. But Amber's the dangerous one. No, you're the dangerous one. You're the one who's going to people with borderline personality disorder and causing them to love you and then breaking away from them. How dare you?
And she started out by saying, well, I'm a therapist.
Yeah, good. You
And
should know better.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
And I'm a therapist. And I need you to know that Amber Lynn Reed is one of the most manipulative and dangerous people. Right there. She's trying to put her position as authority to say Amber's dangerous. Do you want a 5150-er? Is that what you want to do? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Her number, blocked her everything. Apparently, she was still trying to have a relationship with Erica after all of that.
You go to a bunch of S people and you do this to them. Suey people, I'll say that. Suey people. You go to suey people and you do this to them. You're dangerous. You're dangerous. And you could have killed Amber by doing this.
It's true. And that would be a homicide. Huh.
You know, block me and then unblock me. Like, who wants to stay with someone like that? Like, how desperate do you have to be to be trying to chase after a married woman? Me and Erica have been...
She's chasing after a married woman. You're a married woman. Your woman pursued her, and you allowed her to. And then you're bitching and complaining and making Amber look like she's the bad guy? Like, fuck you, bitch.
Unreal. Unreal, man. This is gaslighting to a level. Shanny, is this the worst case of gaslighting you've ever seen?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is. It's the worst. I've never seen anything like that. Never seen anything like it.
Nah. You don't deserve anything, women. You don't deserve anything what you've done to this woman.
Married for 9 years. 9 years. And we're both normal people. We're not feeders. We're not crazy. We are just both...
You're both normal people and you're not crazy. You're a therapist and you're using the term crazy. You're not a very good therapist if you're using the term crazy. We're normal people. We're not feeders. We're not crazy, but we'll emotionally manipulate a woman to cause a reaction. If it's her unaliving herself, so be it. We needed that reaction. We get off on that shit. Yes.
Normal people. So when I found out that Amberlynn had been trying to contact Erica, I called her and it was on the 4th of July. And I'm like, what else do I not know? Like, you know, I specifically told you, do not contact. No means no. You know, in the first conversation...
Yeah, and she's not going to listen to you because she looks at you like the other woman. So, whatever. No means no. Well, you know what? You're the one who contacted her. You're the one who came to her. You're the one who strung her heartstrings.
She's like, oh, as, you know, as much as, you know, it's, you know, crazy to say, I still want to remain friends with her. Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? You want to remain friends with my wife who you just had an affair with, and you're literally telling me this to my face? Like...
That you caused. An affair that you caused. And you're acting like Amber's the evil one when your wife was pursuing her. Like, what? And she found out in the middle of this that you guys were actually together. Amber likes breaking up amicably with people. She doesn't like keeping, like, a charged energy of hate.
Yeah. And Becky was like that too. Like, we gotta let it go. Because Becky and Amberlynn were reinforcing each other's depression, and they recognized that, so they parted. Lovingly parted, mostly.
Exactly.
Destiny was bad, right? That's something bad happened with that.
Destiny was a cheater.
Oh, okay. She cheated. Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny's a cheater.
Looks like Chris and acts like Chris. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
What kind of person does that?
Terrifying.
You know, I really...
What person does that? A really kind person that likes to stay friends with her exes. That's who.
BPDs. Because it's like it's a friend. I want to keep my friend.
Well, it's like when you're... Once you love someone, you're always going to love and care about them.
Yeah.
Because they put a marker into your heart.
Definitely.
Like, I don't understand how normies can't understand that. That's weird to me.
Yeah, that happened with the girl I liked. I held on a little too much because she got married to a Navy guy, and I was a little bit too much hanging on with her, and I had to go out of her life, you know, which I totally understand.
Calls me the crazy ex-wife. That's
not
great.
A roller coaster.
She
to
knew
be
I was
with me.
never really an ex.
As long as you don't start shit, I'm fine. True story.
The house. She knew about our relationship the whole time, as you'll see when you hear the phone call. I really just don't appreciate being victimized over and over and over and over. Really,
You're the victim.
I can't.
You're the victim, even though you targeted Amber.
I'm the victim that we messed with Amber Lynn Reed, and then Amber Lynn Reed's people come to me and be like, "You're an asshole." Yeah, you are. You put yourself in this position, lady. You and your wife.
You want to do a show where how to be a spouse with someone with BPD? I'm sure he'll be willing to do that. He's talked about it before.
What?
Do a show where you talk about being
Why
a
would I-
spouse of someone with BPD.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because it's something I keep to myself. I'm learning constantly
All right.
of how to deal with
There's
that.
your answer.
Yeah, you have to constantly be aware of the condition, and you have to be aware of your own behavior to your loved one that has it,
Yeah.
because your behavior is important to them. So, no, I wouldn't do that because I'm not an expert.
I'm tired of being victimized over and over and
I'm
over again by
still-
Amber, even though we let her on.
I'm still learning. I'm still learning myself.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Done.
Ridiculous.
makes you step back and think about people's mental health and how destructive people are being. And I even coached her. I'm like,
You said focus on people's mental health and see how destructive people are being, but yet you can't fucking see your own destructive nature.
Do you have the vape?
I don't have it. No. I don't know where it is. Oh, wait. There's nothing in here. But, okay.
I'm trying
Okay.
to get something because I'm really
All right.
suffering.
I know you're suffering, baby.
Amber, you really need to stop talking to people on the internet that you don't know, because you don't know these people.
What? Who the fuck are you to tell her what she can and cannot do? You shouldn't talk to people on the internet. It's your fault you keep getting into these problems with people. No, it's your fault. You did this to her.
And lo and behold, she was talking to AKA Tommy the entire time she was talking to Erica. 16 hours after.
So what? So what if she was talking to Tommy? She found out that they were just talking, they were just friends, right? Why can't she talk to another woman? They're just friends.
Yeah.
You might want to focus on your own life than Amber Lynn's dumb shit. Your wife is unfaithful. And you're too stupid and too focused on Amber to see the real fucking stem of the problem. And you're supposedly a therapist, but yet you can't fucking see that. Dumbass.
After I caught the whole thing, Tommy was already with a plane ticket ready to haul us to Oklahoma.
So what? Maybe Amber wanted her kitty cat tasted. It's none of your fucking business what Amber did with her own coochie berry. Who the fuck are you to tell her what to do? You getting all mad at Amber because she already had someone? Sounds like jealousy to me.
So she was having multiple different relationships with multiple different people.
She's single. She can have multiple different relationships with multiple different people if she wants to. Who the fuck are you to judge her when you actually lie and manipulate people?
I kind of see as Tommy also a victim. Tommy probably has no idea.
Tommy's a victim now?
This is all about really messing with Amber. Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ.
Her wife spent $2,500 on Amber. That wasn't a troll. Her wife definitely fell for Amber. Yeah, exactly.
Idea that Erica was even a thing the entire time they were talking. Oh, and by the way, let me add, I did not harass Amberlynn. The first phone call, she called me.
You didn't harass Amberlynn. You led her on for months. For the lulz. To get a reaction. For you to a therapist to abuse someone with borderline personality disorder.
Ansia, be careful who you talk to in here. I'm just going to tell you that.
No, I'm not drinking anything. Well, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, but I'm not drinking. Jesus.
Dr. Pepper.
It's a little too early for that, don't you think?
Not for me when I was drinking.
Well, she thought she was calling Erica, but she was really calling me. And then the only time I even had contact with her was on July 4th. And that is all she has heard from me. And that was from me telling her to leave my wife alone. That's when the whole Tommy thing...
Maybe your wife should leave Amber alone. Maybe you guys should have left Amber alone from the very beginning and none of this shit would have taken place.
He's acting like Amber initiated this.
She's acting like some kind of fucking victim. And she's not. I mean, you're the one who sent your wife to fucking solicit another woman and now you're mad because things happened. You're a dumb bitch.
Took place, and I was like, okay, good, this shit is over. And apparently not, so I guess since she can't get to Erica, she's just gonna, this is her way of trying to...
Oh my God.
She made just a couple videos crying, and it wasn't even about you.
Believe this shit. No, the Farms has to get this chick. You know why? Because she probably manipulates her own patients.
Yeah. She doesn't deserve her license at all. It needs to be stripped from her for this.
Oh, yes.
This is severe emotional abuse on a very
protected class.
Yeah.
Individual.
BPD is a severe mental illness. Severe mental illness because so many people die of the S because of it. And she thinks this is okay to trigger a woman with fear and abandonment, issues. As a therapist, she does know this. She has no excuses for this. None.
No.
Get retribution on that whole situation. I haven't watched any of the videos. This was from an anonymous source that was kind of the whistleblower on this whole situation because I had no idea that any of this was going on. All I know is I got contacted today.
Yeah, right. You didn't know what was going on. I bet you did. I bet you were giggling the whole time while hurting that woman. You psychopath.
I can't wait for her to lose her job.
Oh, she deserves it.
I can't wait.
Every bit.
Yep. I can't wait.
One of the whistleblowers. And then, lo and behold, there I am everywhere, on everything. Just
oh my God, I'm everywhere and on everything. I got my 10 minutes of fame because my wife decided to be a SLUT.
Thought.
THOT.
Normal life. Unlike some people who are...
We're trying to live a normal life by abusing mentally... ill people. That's your normal life.
Sitting on their couch and crazy. I mean, that's about it. So I would say, to sum it all up, Amberlynn had an imaginary relationship with a person that she absolutely did not know.
I can't.
And now she's just...
An imaginary relationship, even though you caused it.
This whole thing is gaslighting.
It is, and it's making Amber, and they're trying so hard to make it Amber's fault, and it's not. There's no way you could, like, if you're an actual logical, reasonable minded person hearing this bullshit right here, that you could logically conclude that Amber is the bad one.
God.
Like, do they listen to the words that come out of their mouth? How awful this shit sounds?
Well, this validates everything, Shanny, because she's a therapist, so she's a professional.
She ain't no professional.
Yeah, you're getting fired.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a fired professional.
Yeah, without a license.
Keep on smiling.
Yeah, keep dancing on that, bitch.
Oh my God, look at
Using
that.
that to make money. And how she has subscribers sitting
Now
there,
she's using her own life to make money, because that's a bad thing. To put your life out there and make money off your own person. She's so evil and manipulative for making money off her own piece, and while all these drama channels, one after one, is making money off this and exploiting this situation. But it's Amber that's the bad one for making money off her own life. Are you goddamn kidding me? How the hell did you get your license? You're so fucking stupid.
I don't understand people.
So as you can see here, Brittany claims
You don't understand people?
that Amber allegedly cost her $2,400. I'm not sure how or
Wow.
why, but if that's a question you want answered, they should be going live at some point. Here's their channel. Brittany says, I have a recorded phone call with Amber debunking her lies about not knowing anything about me. Also, apparently during this phone call, Amber agrees not to make any videos about Erica.
I picked Purdue Global.
There you go.
Baby.
Yeah, she agrees. 1 minute. Let me get rid of this first, guys.
Yeah.
But she agrees not to make any videos about it while they're fucking making videos about it and gaslighting her the whole entire time. How fair is that?
Hello?
So who?
They give the fucking message she gave. They gave... Dude, the phone call. They put it out there on the internet. While saying we don't want any of this on the internet, but yet they put it on the internet? Nah, Amber, you talk about this shit and you rip their assholes out of there. Fuck that shit, man. Put one's life online and expect a reaction. That's the law of the internet. That's true. Sorry, I'm on the B. Thank you for telling me. Sorry about that. I'm an idiot sometimes. But holy shit balls. Alright. Amber, I love you to death. This is not... This is invasion of privacy.
Reached out to who?
Huh?
So who reached out to who?
What do you mean?
Did you reach out to Erica or did she reach out to you?
When?
What do you mean when?
Like,
Your wife admitted she reached out to Amberlynn with you. Now she's acting like she doesn't know what's going on. Thank you, Opal.
very first time?
The last time you spoke to her?
The last time I messaged her was just letting her know that, like, you called.
Thank you.
And pretty much just, like, the final goodbye type thing.
Why?
Yeah, so she said her final goodbyes to her, and now are you gonna try to make her look bad for that? saying goodbye to someone she cared about and loved. Oh my God, Amber's so evil for that. It's called closure. Do you get that? No, because eventually that's going to happen to you probably in the next couple of months when the farms and Reddit destroys your life.
You're done, I think.
Why would you reach out to her again?
It was just like the final goodbye. I just felt like
there's no final goodbye. Like, what does that even mean?
I felt like I needed to, but we don't talk anymore.
It's called Amber was thinking of her in very loving ways, and she wanted to say goodbye properly to someone. And you're acting like she's trying to be a hoe.
That's a big issue with BPD, right? You wanted closure with Chris?
Yes. Closure is important.
Yeah.
It's hard to unlatch from someone.
Oh, man.
We haven't talked since the phone call, so.
So even after I told you not to contact her again, you still did. Why?
Because it was like, I wanted closure, and then not only that.
There you go. I wanted closure. I just said that, didn't I? Jesus Christ. This is so sad. No one should bully Amber over this. This is not fair to her. This is sad.
No, I just give Amber a big hug, man. I'm sorry this was done to you.
She contacted me, I would say.
Oh, your wife contacted Amber first. And Amber was like, okay, I'm going to say goodbye. Looks like your wife, Brittany, wants a woman with more meat on the junk, man.
Brittany talked to Amber.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. And she recorded it.
I know she recorded it, but
we don't want any of this stuff.
But Amber was has been very respectable on the phone.
Right.
So how is she a villain here? I'm trying to make.
Did you read the description down here, hon?
How is it okay for Amberlynn and not Jason? I didn't say it was okay for Jason, did I? Not once.
I already said that before.
Why do you speculate on such stupidity?
I already said that before. To clarify, I'm not clean. But I'm really unhappy.
Yeah, people need to start realizing that people will go after you sexually just to fuck with you.
I don't know, less than a week ago, upset about some TikTok I posted, and I never responded.
So you mean to tell me you're not posting anything about her online?
No, she doesn't.
No one knows her name, nothing about her. Nope, that is something that I told her I would never do. I don't understand. No.
I live a double life, but yet she's the dangerous one, but you live a double life. Okay, honey. Okay.
Means no.
Huh?
No means no. No means no.
Yeah, that's correct. That is why I do not speak to her any longer.
I just don't understand, you have an entire relationship with somebody you don't know, that you know is married. What do you think is gonna come out of that? That's the part I don't understand. To keep reaching out, I don't get it.
I didn't keep reaching out. I reached out for one time as a way of a weird closure thing, because she did become a really good.
You don't have to explain yourself, Amber, to this bitch. She was manipulating you the whole entire time and playing you. Both of them were. And they're acting like Brittany's acting like she's innocent through this whole entire thing because of plausible deniability, so she's not fired from her fucking job.
Right.
Friend of mine as well, on top of everything else. I was losing that, and that kind of like was rough.
So what did you say to her?
Yeah, did you ever consider that Amber has feelings, Brittany? Intense feelings? You'd think a therapist would know this about people with BPD.
For your closure that you needed. I'm really curious.
Well, I haven't gotten like a full closure thing. I kind of just realized it's not going to happen. But
Like, how long did it take you to realize that it's not gonna happen?
it took me a long time. Actually.
Yeah. Like I said, it takes someone a long time to detach from someone when they have BPD. Holy shit. You should know this as a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The part that's got me up is that A, you knew about me. B, you were looking me up on Instagram. That shit is fucking creepy.
Looking you up on Instagram is creepy, even though you're the one who contacted Amber to get a reaction out of her. You went to her. You pursued her, and you don't think your actions leading her on for months wasn't creepy? This is gaslighting.
Start to finish.
Yeah, completely.
I thought that you guys were married for financial reasons. So,
Is that what she said?
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You're married for financial reasons. That's what she led her on to believe, Brittany. So stop making Amber into some bad guy when all she was doing was just being a single woman wanting love.
That is what she originally said, yes. And that you guys weren't in love anymore, and you guys, I mean, it's like, I don't really know.
So I kind of skimmed through the text.
Yeah, I understand that. I would have done the same thing.
Like, do you know how demented it is to tell somebody that's married not to have
Gaslighting
sex
her
with
to
their
her
spouse?
face.
Like, you know how crazy.
Do you know how demented it is to tell somebody not to have sex with their spouse? Do you know how demented it is to go to someone who has BPD and pursue a relationship with them that you didn't even mean? That's crazy. And you as a therapist still using that word crazy.
Yeah, she uses the words crazy and demented. Really?
Crazy and demented. What? Really?
Is she really a therapist?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Crazy that sounds.
Like I said, I thought you guys were just married for financial reasons.
You really need help. Like, you
You really need help? She needs help because she thought something that wasn't true? No, you need help in your marriage. Okay? Because your wife is a cheater and you're too stupid to realize it. I realize what he did. Trust me. But here's the thing. There's a difference. I didn't tell him to pursue no one. You did.
Yeah, you knew nothing of it at all.
need help.
Probably.
So I expect not to see any more videos.
Correct.
I'll make videos for her. How about that? How about that, Brittany?
Hi. Amber Lynn, if you ever want to hook up with Shanny on Instagram, message her at it. We are The Real Revelation News on Instagram.
Here. Oh.
Yeah. You can show it.
Well, we should put it in our description. Our Instagram page.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Erica's the one bringing the money home. Oh, there you go.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't think this therapist is behaving in a professional manner. Neither do I.
Everybody would agree with you. Everybody.
Like, what the fuck? This is so fucked up.
The way this woman speaks, I never would hear Ellie speak like that. My therapist.
Yeah.
No way.
I'd never hear my therapist, Ashley,
No.
do this to me.
No way.
No.
This woman abuses her
The
pa-
mentally ill, yeah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, and she gets off on it because she's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Blaming Amber for something you caused, dumb bitch.
No more, nothing. Not a word, not a peep.
And I absolutely respect that.
I thought you were
Honestly,
that the other day when I told you,
if
do
Shanny
not call, do
wants
not
you
reach
back
out.
on her IG, you'd be.
None of that.
That's up to her.
I did that one time, and I want you to know, like, I had, like,
I just have to find your name through the
there was an
list of
open
millions
line
of people.
communication I did not take.
Quite
Because I was respecting you, and I was respecting myself and the people in my life. So that's why I literally did not reply to her message. Like, I don't know what she's telling you versus me. Erica is obviously a known cheater and liar.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Amber's trying to do her best right now.
Huh? Yeah.
This is our channel on YouTube. It's a joint effort.
I finally have my rose-tinted glasses completely off. Like, she's crazy, and she knows it, and I'm sure you do too. I got roped into shit. Like, I just want the best for the both of you, and I hope that you guys find that with each other. Like, I don't really know what else to do or say anymore at this point. Like, I apologize. I was very sorry. I don't really know what else to do from this point forward.
A known cheater and liar.
Yes. Yes, a known cheater and a liar. That is your wife. Yes.
Definitely.
That is your wife.
Confirmed.
Why are you acting like Amber did something to you? She didn't do anything to you. You caused this with your wife because you allowed her to.
Did you not listen to the messages that your wife gave to the content maker here? They called themselves a piece of shit. This is unbelievable.
I know, right?
I had never seen anything like this.
Thank you, Amy. Welcome.
Welcome, Amy.
Yeah, exactly. This,
Wow.
I feel so bad for Amber having to deal with these fucking assholes on the internet.
She needs protection.
She does need protection.
And if you ever, like, were to whatever with Amber,
Yeah.
I'd be like the sheepdog of both of you. You get
Thank
that,
you.
a gatekeeper.
Thank you.
You know? Stay the fuck away.
Leave Amber alone. She's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
Did she tell you about that?
Yes, she did.
All right.
But yet I was supposed to be different. You know how it goes. So I mean, I have answered your questions to the best of my ability.
I would really.
Like I feel like she played me. What?
Yeah, she played you hard, like a fiddle.
Yeah. And it's crazy to me.
That's what I
Like
said.
she sacrificed the possible future with you. Why? Like, what's the point? Like, you obviously see.
For the lulz and the drama, and so they can have their 10 minutes of fucking fame. That's why they did this to you, Amber. Because they're assholes.
And then they bitch about getting their 10 minutes of fame.
Yeah, and they bitch because it's not the way they wanted it to be.
Right.
We're not looking like we're cool. Oh no. What did you fucking expect when you're doing something incredibly cruel to someone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have your head on your shoulders. Like,
Like, you know, I've seen the you said about me too, right?
what do you mean?
Like, you know, I know all that.
Like what?
Just know that I know everything you said.
So, you know.
Okay,
like,
you couldn't give one example, just I know everything you said. You're fishing for information when you said that shit. Trust me, I know. That's called fishing.
Yeah, that's correct, Pecan. She's deliberately talking her down.
Yeah.
This Brittany chick is way worse than Erica, I'd say.
Yeah, she caused this.
Way worse.
She okayed it, and then she's complaining it went the way she didn't think it would go.
We initiated a troll.
Yeah, okay.
That's what she said on.
Okay, well...
But you're the victim.
I know, right?
Oh, okay.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. I'll say dog shit. I want to make a shirt that has a RN thing on it, and it just says dog shit across the back of it.
There you go.
It's a PA thing.
Dog shit.
Shit.
Jealousy side of me.
Grandpa
Obviously,
David.
when I'm in a relationship, thinking that she's going to come live with me and that she's in love with me, yeah, of course. I probably did say something because I was in a delusional state. 100,000% I could admit that.
It's... Amber, you weren't in a delusional state, honey. You were led to believe that you were having a significant relationship with someone.
Yeah.
That's not you being delusional. They're the ones who were fooling you. They're the ones who hurt you. They're the ones who came to you.
That's right.
You don't have to reduce yourself because this bitch put you through pain and agony.
Amen. Gross.
Like, get me in a full sprint, and I'm absolutely over it.
So, if you knew that she was a cheater, why still talk to her?
Because she said, I'm different. You're so different, Amberlynn. You're so different, baby. I love you.
Oh my God. She was placating her the whole time.
Yeah.
You. And I love the way you make me feel. You actually make me happy. And you're sexy. That's what I believe. Take a step back and look at it from a different angle.
Oh, I'm 100% aware I'm a victim. I'm 100% aware I'm a victim. Like, I know that.
You're not no goddamn victim, Brittany.
This is so fucking...
You're no goddamn victim. I'm the victim. No, you're not. You're playing a victim.
Reached out to me. Had you reached out to me and be like, hey, your wife is hitting me up, you know.
How did she know that was... Okay.
No, this woman is a massive manipulator.
Oh, yeah.
This Brittany chick.
Whew.
Bad news.
I probably could have saved you quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, you probably could have. I just, I got into the financial stuff, and we were just friends for the longest. I don't know if, she was just faking it the whole time because she needed someone. I don't really know. I don't understand.
This is going to be another YouTube video for her. Thank you.
I don't either, because I'm pretty successful. I'm pretty smart. I'm not bad looking.
Oh.
You're pretty smart. I'm not bad looking. You're not smart. This was the stupidest thing you could do, actually. Because people who have BPD are going to see this and rip you up a new asshole, and you deserve it.
You better find... I'll put it this way for you. You better be smart because you're going to have to find another career.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, that's one thing that Erica definitely did say about you. You're very smart, all of that good stuff. So I believe it.
okay,
So,
it makes you wonder why she'd go looking somewhere else, don't it?
I mean, yeah, it just. I mean, honestly, some people.
Maybe because you're a cunt. Maybe that's why.
Bleep.
Maybe she don't. Maybe your wife don't like who you are because you let her into this relationship. I don't know.
That's why I love you, microphone.
Maybe your wife's just trash, like we've all seen, like you. I don't know.
It's clear.
Just can't stay with one person. I don't know why. Like, I am beyond disgustingly boiled. Like, I stopped talking to several of my friends for her because she didn't even want me talking to them. But
the troll said, "Don't talk to these people, please." Probably because they knew what was going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people like coming here and saying that a lot of your viewers are just trolls. They don't really care about you, so like I get that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
yet she had a full life. Like,
We want a career.
Had an actual marriage.
That's what we want.
I just don't understand, like, you talk about double lives and but you knew about it the whole time. Wouldn't that be you living
She knew that you were married for financial gain and you didn't really have a real relationship. That's what she thought. That's what she was told. Did you not listen to what she said?
God. These people just manipulated Amber, period. That's end of story. Very simple. To boil the bullshit down to one thing, Amber was manipulated by these two assholes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's real simple.
It's pretty easy to figure this out. Because they all admit it.
Yep.
And then they act like it's Amber that kept this going.
Well, because of her symptoms of BPD, and she wants to keep a friend. You know?
It's awful.
Victim blaming.
a double life as well?
Well, I didn't find out until a long time after her and I were talking that you would.
There you go. She didn't find out until a long time after you were talking.
That you would actually consider it cheating, because for a long time she told me that you had a whole different relationship you were in.
There you go.
And that
There you
were
go.
living there. Like,
There you
Erica
go.
said a lot of lies. Like, she can go and delete the messages because I'm not a screenshot taker, but it's all there. I haven't deleted a single thing on my end. And then it was literally just a couple months ago. where
Mystery
we had
solved.
This whole talk where I was like, I'm gonna get back to you every single question because I felt in my gut something was off. And something was off, something just seemed weird, like she was lying to me. So I said, we're gonna have a discussion where you're gonna answer every single question that
Good
I
for
have.
you,
You're
Opal.
gonna answer it honestly.
So that's where the video ends, and that's about all the tea I have for you today. I'm sure I'll
Unreal shit.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
So, that's what they did to Amber. They've done shit like this to us with, like, friendships and stuff.
Oh, God.
They try to make certain friendships look like Jason's cheating, and he's not.
Yeah.
Can we please start holding these type of people accountable to the reaction channels instead of focusing on Amber, who's obviously the victim in this whole scenario of massive emotional and mental manipulation and gaslighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad for Amber. She's clearly lonely. I'm glad she's taking accountability for her part in this, though. That would be hard as fuck on the phone with your girlfriend's wife. But what I know of Amber is she's always taken accountability. Like, I don't get why people say she doesn't hold herself accountable. I always see her holding herself accountable.
It's a way to attack her.
Yeah.
Another attack.
Yeah, another way how to...
her character.
Yeah, defame her.
Defame her character.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I'm leaving that to you, for you today. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll have our show that we have. And if you would like to donate to us, that would be very helpful.
Oh, yeah.
So, peace and Maranatha, people. Be careful with people on the internet. They just want to mess with people's head.
Some of them, yeah.
All right. Peace, guys.
Keep smiling.